Hello dear students, last lecture we have discussed about the basic introductory part of soil microbiology. So in that lecture we have discussed about the what is meant by soil and what are the basic composition and what are the basic characteristics of soil. Also we have also discussed about the what are the composition, how the soil quality or the different components which are present in the soil. We have already discussed, including mineral or inorganic matter, organic matter, soil water, soil air or different gases, and soil microorganisms. So it is all about the basic introductory part of your soil and soil microbiology. Now in this lecture we will discuss about the soil profile and how the different zones are formed with respect to the soil. With respect to the as we go further in the earth crust, we can find different layers in the soil. So in that diagram we can see, and that layer are categorized into different zones or horizon we can say. So firstly, soil is composed of series of different layers from each other with respect to their color, texture and composition. Each layer is called as a horizon. So in last lecture we have basically discussed about the organic composition or composition of soil. In this lecture we will discuss about the how that soil can be categorized with respect to the color of soil, texture of that soil and composition of that soil, and these parameters are also different with respect to the soil, including that organic composition or organic matter present in that soil, water holding capacity, organic inorganic matter present in that soil, soil water, all these are also responsible factor for this. So with respect to that we can categorize soil into different layers, and that separate one layer is called as horizon. So here we can see horizon O, horizon A, horizon B, horizon C. So with respect to the depth, that horizon can be categorized. So firstly we discuss about the horizon O. The uppermost top layer of that soil, which is we can also call as horizon O. It is nothing but a organic layer of soil made up mostly of the leaf and humus. So firstly we can say most fertile or most activity they are happening on the upper surface of that soil, and that surface is called as horizon O, and it is mainly composed of or rich in organic matter, as most of the leaves or different dead plants or animals are decomposed on the surface of that soil, and that's why that surface is rich in organic matter, and that is called as horizon O. Another is, next layer is horizon A, as we are moving down towards the earth crust. Horizon A, it refers to the upper layer of soil nearest to the surface commonly known as topsoil. So here in the diagram we can see below to the horizon O, that is horizon A, and it is nothing but a upper layer attached to the horizon O, or we can say topsoil. This horizon has a layer of dark decomposed organic material known as humus, such as fallen leaves and twigs. The most biological activities occur in that layer. So normally the cycling of leaves or twigs of the plant after completion of their life cycle, they are decomposed by means of different decomposer or different decomposition process which are carried out in soil, and different microorganisms are involved in that. So that horizon A, which is dark part of your soil, it is called as horizon A, and most of the activities are carried out in that horizon A layer, and which is rich in humus. Next part or next layer is horizon B. It is known as subsoil, as it is the low in organic matter, therefore less in humus. They have stronger color than the horizon A. As we are moving downward, so next layer becomes horizon B, and it is less in organic matter, as all the fertilizer related or the agricultural processes are carried out in horizon O and A, and as we are moving downward, so color of soil can be changed and which is less rich with organic matter. So that is horizon B. Next layer is horizon C. It is made up of the mostly weathered big rock. It also contains parental material. They form the framework of soil. So as we are moving downward toward the earth crust, again you can see a different gravels or different rocks can be present in that soil. So depending upon the pattern of soil, sometimes up to few feet we can dig out for the rock, but sometimes we have to dig about 10 to 15 feet or more than that to reach towards the rock. So with respect to the depth of that soil, quality of soil can be changed, and these are different layers which can be categorized on the basis of different organic matter or different organic substances present in that soil, and with respect to that quality of soil can be categorized. So nextly we discuss about the different microorganisms present in the soil. So now only up to this we have discussed about the different layers of soil and different composition of soil, how different components are present in that soil with respect to organic matter, organic substances. Now apart from that, microorganisms are abundantly present in the soil. So what kind of microorganisms present in the soil, and either they are beneficial for the crop yield or either they are harmful for the crop yield. So we have to discuss. So before that we have to discuss about the what kind of microorganisms or what types of bacteria, viruses, fungus, algae are present in that soil. We have to discuss. So here soil is external culture medium. Soil is excellent culture medium for growth of microorganisms, as there is a food present for them. In first lecture we have already discussed about there are different recycling or decomposition processes are normally carried out in the environment, and there microorganisms play a very important role in the recycling of the minerals. Here we can say soil is an excellent medium for the growth of microorganisms, as it is rich with the different organic, inorganic substances, and they fulfill the requirement for microorganisms. And all the man-made activity, or we can say all the activity, are normally carried out with respect to the soil. So here microorganisms are abundantly present in the soil, and their basic requirement for food can be complete with respect to soil. A spoonful of soil contains billions of microorganisms. Majority of microorganisms are present in upper 6 to 12 inches of the soil, and the number decreases as depth of the soil increases. So here we can say it. Normally we can say in microbiology, 1 gram of soil contains millions numbers of microorganisms and different types of microorganisms, including bacteria, viruses, algae, fungus, what type of organism or where we have collected from that soil. If we have collected that soil from agricultural soil, so microflora can be different. If we have collected that soil from household, so microflora of that soil can be different. If we have collected from hospital area or industrial area, so microorganisms present in that soil are again different. So with respect to collection site, microorganisms present in that soil can be varied, and it number of microorganisms can also be varied. Majority of microorganisms are present in upper 6 to 12 inches of layer of that soil, as all the activities are normally carried out in that layer. As in last slide we have already discussed the different layers of soil, and up to horizon B you can say organic matter composition of that soil slowly decreasing. So that's why nutrient or need of microorganisms or present of oxygen requirement or different requirement for the growth of microorganisms can be decreases. That's why microorganisms count in downwards direction can be decreases, as microorganism or the soil would not provide all the necessary supplement for the growth of microorganisms. Number and kind of microorganisms depend upon the nature of soil, depth of soil, season and state of cultivation, organic matter, temperature, moisture and aeration. So all these aspects we have already discussed in the composition of soil. As we have already discussed, these parameters are also helpful for the growth of microorganisms. So these parameters are also affect on the number and kind of microorganisms which are present in the soil. So with respect to that, as soil is rich with that substances, microbial population can be also rich in that particular soil. But as these parameters are decreases or soil contain low amount of that organisms, so it can be quite difficult for the microorganisms to carry out their life cycle. So number of microorganisms can be varied. Microorganisms in soil are important as maintaining soil fertility, productivity, cycling of nutrition and source of industrial product like enzymes, antibiotics and vitamins. So as that substances are abundantly present in that soil, microbial activity normally carried out at high rate or number of microorganisms can be easily available in that particular soil, and they help for the increasing the soil fertility, productivity of that soil, and with respect to other application of microorganisms can be beneficial for the increasing the crop yield of that particular soil. So here are the different list of microorganisms which are present in the soil, like bacteria, fungi, actinomycetes, algae, protozoa. So while discussing about the microorganism, we normally say viruses are present everywhere, including the microorganisms. But microorganisms need a separate host mechanism to carry out their life cycle, and in that environment, it is quite difficult for the viruses to survive in that environment. So normally, these microorganisms can be present in the soil, like bacteria, fungus, actinomycetes, algae, protozoa. So we will discuss one by one. So firstly, bacteria. So it is the most abundant type of microorganism which is present in the soil. Bacteria are the most abundant and predominant organism in soil. Many types of bacteria are found in the soil, like cocci, it is nothing but a shape of bacteria, bacilli and spirilla. Bacilli are the most numerous, followed by the cocci and spirilla. So these are nothing but the major abundant group of microorganisms. They are normally present in the soil. The most common genera in soil are Pseudomonas, Arthrobacter, Clostridium, Achromobacter, Sarcina, Enterobacter. So these are nothing but the microorganisms, or you can see these are nothing but the genus of bacteria which are normally abundantly present in the soil. Apart from that, there are different types of bacteria, but they need sometimes their nutritional requirement for their growth is different and which could not be fulfilled by that particular soil environment. So that's why that organism could not survive for longer time in that environment. Apart from that, these organisms can easily survive in the agricultural, or we can say soil environment. So that's why they are abundantly present in that environment. Among the bacteria, some are autotrophic and utilize carbon dioxide as a carbon source and derive energy either from the sunlight or from the oxidation of simple inorganic substances present in the soil. Here we can say normally some bacteria are autotrophic and they carry out their life cycle by acquiring or utilizing carbon dioxide as a sole source of carbon, and they carry out their life cycle. Apart from that, some bacteria are heterotrophic, some are decomposer, some are nitrogen fixer, some are symbiotic nitrogen fixer, some are asymbiotic nitrogen fixer. So these are nothing but a different category. We can categorize that microorganisms or bacteria with respect to their life cycle. So these are nothing but the basic genus of bacteria which are normally present in the soil. So first group of bacteria we have completed. Now another group of microorganisms which are abundantly present in the soil is nothing but a fungi. These organisms include from mold to mushroom. So these are nothing but the group of fungus. Fungi in soil present in the mycelia. Normally in case of bacteria we can say colonial growth of bacteria, but in case of fungus we can say these are mycelial growth of fungus. So they are present in the soil in the form of mycelia and spore stage. So spore can live for longer time. In case of fungus, the most commonly present genera in soil are Alternaria, Aspergillus, Cladosporidium, Fusarium, Mucor, Penicillium, Rhizopus. So these are the basic or abundantly present genera of the fungi which are normally present in the soil. Fungi play an important role in degradation of cellulose, hemicellulose, starch, pectin, lignin of plants. So as we can normally say, fungus easily grow at dead and decaying matter, and they are involved in the decomposition or degradation of cellulose, as plants are rich in cellulose. So normally in soil, fungus can get abundant amount of cellulose, hemicellulose, starch for their life cycle, so they can carry out their life cycle more easily. Apart from that, fungus also has different types of association with the plant roots, and they acquire the nutrition from the plant. With that, they also provide some sort of increase the water holding capacity of soil. So mold mycelium forms a network which help the water holding capacity of soil. So with respect to the nutrition, fungus also help for the water holding capacity or increasing the water holding capacity of soil. Some fungi form symbiotic association with plant, and that association between plant roots and fungus is called as mycorrhiza. Whether it is endomycorrhiza or ectomycorrhiza, we will discuss in this lecture, which help for mobilization of soil phosphorus and nitrogen. So with respect to that, both the host and we can say another organism, both get benefit with respect to their requirement for their growth. So it is another organism which is present in the soil, that is fungi. Another group of microorganisms is nothing but actinomycetes. These are microorganisms having characteristics similar to with that of bacteria and fungus. Actinomycetes are nothing but the group of organisms which shows the characteristics similar to that of the bacteria and also similar to that of the fungus, and it is again another group of organisms which is present abundantly in soil. They are widely distributed in soil. Commonly they are present in the soil. They are heterotrophic, aerobic and mesophilic organisms. So it is nothing but a mode of their nutrition. We can say they are either heterotrophic, aerobic and mesophilic type of organisms. Common genre of actinomycetes which are found in the soil are Streptomyces, Nocardia, Micromonospora and Actinomycetes. So these are the nothing but the basic we can say abundantly present genre of actinomycetes which are normally present in the soil. They play an important role like organic matter decomposition, antibiotic production. So with respect to that, we have already discussed in previous lecture there. We discussing or we study these microorganisms with respect to their beneficial or harmful effect. So these all organisms play some sort of beneficial role for the increase in the crop yield, and some sort they are also useful or sometimes they are also harmful for the you can say human health or you can say in case of plant. So with respect to that, we have to discuss in all these aspects with respect to soil microorganisms. Another group of microorganisms is nothing but a alga or you can say algae. Algae are present in most of the soil where moisture and sunlight are available. When talking about the algae, you can say they are phototrophic in nature. They carry out their photosynthesis process. So they normally grow where sunlight and moisture is present. So these are again another group of microorganisms. Their number in soil ranges from 100 to 10,000 per gram of soil. So they are also abundantly present in the soil. They are photoautotrophic aerobic organisms, obtain carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and energy from the sunlight and synthesize their own food. These are divided into. So we have already discussed. They contain sometimes chlorophyll pigment or they carry out the process of photosynthesis. So they are photoautotrophic. They acquire carbon dioxide, source of carbon from atmosphere and energy from the sunlight and carry out their own food and with respect to they also carry out their own life cycle. Common genera which are present in the soil are, or we can say they are commonly found in soil are Cyanophila. We can say also blue-green alga, Chlorophyta, these are nothing but the grass-green alga, Xanthophyta, yellow-green algae, and Bacillariophyta, these are nothing but the diatoms. So these are nothing but the major group of algae which are present in the soil. Out of these four groups, that is blue-green algae and grass-green algae, are most common in soil. The common genera found in soil are Chloropucum, Chlorella, Anabena, and Acidonia. These are the nothing but the basic or abundantly present genera of algae normally present in the soil. Another group of organisms is nothing but the protozoans and viruses. Protozoa are abundant in the upper layer of soil. Several soil protozoa cause disease in human being, which are carried through water and other vectors. So normally protozoans are present in upper layer of soil. With respect to the human activity, their number can be varied. For example, amoebic dysentery caused by the Entamoeba distillativa. So these parasites carry out the life cycle with respect to depending upon the host. So these are nothing but the one example we have taken. So these are present upper layer of soil. Another group of organisms nothing but the viruses. Bacteriophages are as well as some plant and animal viruses are present in soil. Sufficient information on importance of bacteriophage in overall implementation of soil is left. So normally we can say viruses required a host body or host, they are completely dependent on the host to carry out the replication process. So that's why viruses could not survive for longer time or could not replicate without the help of host. So that's why viruses normally present here or group of viruses, that is nothing but called as bacteriophage. That in other language we can say they are nothing but the bacteria eater. So these are normally present in the soil. Apart from that, some plants and animal virus with respect to the plant diseases and animal diseases, they can be found in the soil. So these are nothing but the basic group of microorganisms and different layers of soil we have discussed. In next lecture we will discuss about the different association between microbes and plant roots or animals. In next lecture we will discuss.